Hey guys, it's PMHK here obviously, and today we're taking a look at my brand new camera, the Sony a6400. Now this is a 24 megapixel camera which I'm going to be using mainly as a B camera together with the Sony a7 that I have here shooting as the main camera. And also, to avoid taking the B camera out there, I'm also going to be using this as my vlogging camera. And one of the features actually of this camera that's going to help me to vlog out there is the flip out screen, which most of Sony cameras actually don't include this anymore. Now this camera comes with a 16 to 50 millimeter lens already, so I'm not gonna actually have to go buy another lens. I actually forgot to get a memory card. That's one thing that I'm gonna have to get to be able to use this properly, and maybe also a tripod. Now let's jump and see what's actually inside this box. So the a6400 is a 4K camera. It records in 4K HDR. The ISO goes up to 32,000. It's a 24 megapixel camera. It has real-time eye autofocus, has real-time tracking. Actually, this is one of the best tracking camera you will actually buy right now, and shoots in silent mode similar to this one over here. And it has a touch screen for autofocus and can also be used as a shutter button. And these are the things that it's included inside the box. Let's actually go look at them right now. So inside the box, you're expected to see the user manual as usual. This is actually similar to what comes inside, or what came inside this a7 box basically. So that's the user manual. Inside the camera, inside the box you'd get the camera strap, which actually hardly use. You have the battery, which is actually much smaller than the battery of the a7 III. This is a lithium battery. It's how many milliamp hours is this? But from what I heard, I'm actually going to need a couple more batteries like this if I am planning to actually go on out there and shoot maybe the whole day. You also have the power brick, American standard. You have a micro USB cable. You have an extra and this is the camera itself in all its glory. So as I said, it comes already. I bought the version that comes with the lens because I didn't want to go out there and still look for another lens, which can actually cost me much more than actually getting it already with the lens. As I mentioned, this is a 16 to 50 millimeter OSS lens. The aperture opens from 3.5 to 5.6 f-stop. And yeah, in terms of size, this camera is actually really petite. It's actually really small, hence I said I'm going to also be using it to vlog. I'm seeing here a button on the lens which is called power zoom, but I'm gonna have time to actually go through these things. And these are the ports. You have the HDMI. This is this is the micro HDMI. It's the smaller one. That's the smallest one. This is the millimeter. This is the micro USB port, and I think this is a microphone, 3.5 millimeter microphone jack. And one of the actually nice features of this camera is that the screen itself swivels all the way up. Okay, up. There we go, all the way up, and you can actually use it to vlog basically. I'm gonna have to remove these things here because it makes noise when you're using the camera. And one thing that I actually like about this camera is the form factor. As I can already see, it's really tiny. As you can see, I have big hands and it actually covers the whole camera. Now you see it, now you don't. And yeah, you have the place where the battery goes. You have this thing that mounts on the tripod. I've already showed you the swiveling screen. You have the record button here on a funny place. I don't know why they put it so far. Why didn't they could have just put it somewhere here? So yeah, this is basically what comes inside the box. You have the actual camera itself, you have the battery, you have this little thing that actually goes here, as I was saying. Name, I run out of names on when I'm doing this. Actually, I forgot the names when I forget names when I'm doing this. So yeah, that's the camera, strap, battery, power brick, and micro USB cable. So this is what you are expecting to find on the box of the A6400, which is a new camera, as I mentioned, that came out in February on the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. So yesterday when I was shooting this video, as you guys saw, I had the camera on the table. Right after I stopped the camera, the electricity went. Eskom is really killing us with this load shedding stuff that's going on. I think they're on level 4 now, and the electricity actually goes twice. That's my helper making noise in the kitchen. The electricity goes twice a day, and today actually it's planned to go at 12. So I wanted to take out the camera and test it. I'm gonna try and not look on the screen here, up here. I seem to be shooting at 60p. Let me change this to 24 frames. I think this is really fast. Let me change the settings. So now I'm at 24 frames per second. I'm actually not using any outsourced audio or external audio device. Now what I want to do is cut these things here that comes on the camera for you to put the strap, because it's gonna start making noise. So this is where where I keep most of my tools. I actually need to buy something better, so I don't have to strain myself just to get a couple of tools to cut this thing off the camera. These are the little things. I just dropped it. These are the little things that I had to take out. Come on, take out. I had to take these out. By the way, the curtain in my sister's room, actually the curtain hanger fell, and I've also been procrastinating to fix that. I think I'm gonna go fix that now. Okay, this is the disaster, so I need to fix that, put it back up there. So finished with the little fix. It was actually quite easy to do it. I just had to re-put the screws that actually fell off, and I actually tried also to do a time lapse while I was doing that, but I think I messed up with the settings. But you can see that now also this camera, you don't have to go far to do a time lapse, so you don't have to put it to record and then have to fast forward while you're doing your post edit. You can actually just do the time lapse straight from the camera. So this is done. Now on to the next task. So my gardener came today. Hopefully the electricity is not gonna go while he's cutting the grass. He came today, but we don't have those black plastic bags, so I have to go and get some. I normally get them around the corner by the robots. Hopefully the guys that sell the plastic bags are there, or else I'm gonna have to go into Checkers and get those bags. So earlier on, you guys saw that I went out to buy plastic because the gardener was trying to cut the grass, but the plastics were finished. Now we are on our way to the gym, but we're first gonna pass at pass at Apple Store. It's actually very noisy outside. We first have to pass at Apple Store to get a iTunes voucher for my brother. He's all the way in Angola, but he has a South African iTunes account that he uses, so we have to pass there and get that, and then we're gonna head to the gym. And update on electricity, this stage 5 load shedding is really hitting us. I was actually supposed to be finished with this video and already have edited it, but at home there's no electricity. But at least the robot down here seems like it's working and there is less traffic than the usual at this time. So yeah, let's just go to gym and buy the voucher. So we are at the Apple Store right now, just waiting for the lady to give us the voucher. But just wanted to show you guys some of this Anker's power bank. If you guys are looking for power banks, not sponsored, if you guys are looking for power banks, Anker are actually a really good brand for power banks. And plus, now that this load shedding is really serious, I think you're gonna need this for your devices. And also they have AirPod cases here. I think I need one case for my AirPod, most probably. Maybe this one.
The iPhone I want is this is the color I want.
What color is that?
Coral, I think.
What about the yellow?
I don't like the yellow.
Blue? So this has been a full day with the Sony a6400. I'm just finishing the edit right now, and this will be the last part that you actually guys watch. So the a6400 is actually a quite good camera, I must say. I actually tested most of the features that it comes with. I tested the slow motion. I've been using the screen to actually frame myself properly. I also use a time-lapse function, which is actually quite straightforward. One other thing that I'm actually loving about these Sony cameras is that you can actually charge them with the power bank. Actually today earlier on, when there was no electricity, I used this power bank to charge this guy, and there was still enough juice to charge the other camera, which is the A7 III. I actually didn't make a video about this guy, but if you guys want to see, I mean, it's basically the same thing but on a better quality, on a bigger body, and on a better battery. So yeah, this could be it for this video. If you guys have any questions, as usual, you can ask them down in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Peace.